So how do you define retirement? Some like to travel, some like to golf, some just like to lounge around. But Dudley Harris decided to do something different. He's gone bowling, but not the kind of bowling you do in an alley.
Got to make it stick.
You could say Dudley Harris spent much of his life as a visionary.
When I first started, actually, I enjoyed putting loose lenses in those trial frames and taking my teenage patients, nearsighted patients, outside and saying, look at those trees. And they'd say, those trees have leaves.
The retired ophthalmologist founded the San Antonio Eye Center decades after getting frustrated with what hospitals charged his patients for a relatively simple procedure like cataract surgery.
I thought the bills were just too high. I wasn't in there that long. I didn't use that much equipment. So I decided that I would build my own surgery center.
Along the way, he volunteered his time and energy doing surgery in impoverished countries like Guatemala.
One fellow brought his mother in. He carried her in on his back. He strapped a chair to his back and carried her up.
37 years later, the San Antonio Eye Center is still thriving, and so is the now retired Dudley Harris.
I became interested in pottery when my son, who was about 13, wanted to take a class. So I took it with him.
Now Dudley spends part of each day on what's become his retirement labor of love.
There's something about putting a piece of mud on a wheel and watching it spin and bringing it up with your fingers into a bowl or a piece that is, for some people, so captivating that it's irresistible.
And as you can see, Dudley's pottery is very focused.
I'm known as a bowl person. I like to make bowls because I think they're the most functional piece, and my idea is to make something that's useful.
Useful for the buyer in whatever charities Dudley decides to help out. You see, he gives all the money from his annual pottery sale to charities. Now, this past December, he gave money to Texas Public Radio and Planned Parenthood to the tune of $20,000 and $10,000, respectively. Michael Garofalo, News 4 San Antonio.